Do you have weeds? We all have weeds. But you know what's 10 times worse than having weeds? It's trying to get that stinking gas-powered weed trimmer started every spring. You pull on it, you pump on it, and that sucker will not start. So if you're tired of pulling your shoulder out, if you're tired of getting frustrated, if you're tired of the neighbors driving by and laughing at you for not being able to start your string trimmer, then you need to do this. You need to work a couple more hours overtime, sell a few more dozen eggs, and throw that gas-powered string trimmer out. And buy one of these. This is the DeWalt 60-volt string trimmer with high and low settings. This thing is a beast. Trims those weeds up like they're nothing. Cleans them up. This is 10 times better than a gas trimmer, and I'll tell you why. Because you don't have to start at the beginning of the year ripping your shoulder out trying to get this stupid thing started. You throw the battery in and you go. Not to mention, when it runs out of power, you just recharge the battery. You don't have to run to town and get gas. This thing's ready to go, which means less downtime and less trips to town. And who wants to go to town, am I right? Speaking of going to town, when I went to town and bought this weed trimmer, there was a guy in front of me in line, and he stopped, seen that I had that weed trimmer, and he said, I have that same exact weed trimmer at home and I love it. And that just shows how nice this weed trimmer is. Now listen, I'm not getting paid for endorsing this weed trimmer either. One thing you're going to have to watch out for with this string trimmer is that sometimes the weeds get up underneath the housing on the head there, and you'll have to take that housing off and pull the strings out of there, because when you bump it to feed more string, it won't feed any string, and you'll be like, what the heck is going on? But yeah, that's all you got to do is take that housing off, check and see if there's any grass up underneath there, and then put it back together. And I'll show you later in a video how to take that head off. When you're using string, you don't want to use this one. I use the .080 size string, and you're gonna want to use the one. It says that's the biggest one you can use. I would use a smaller one because it does get kind of bound up in there, and it doesn't like to feed sometimes. So I only use like probably 10 or 15 feet at a time, just because of that reason. It gets bound up if I use a whole lot more, it seems like. So since I'm cheap and I don't like things to go to waste, I'm just using the big stuff until it's all gone, which is probably not going to be until next year, so I'll suffer until then. It's really easy to put the string in. It's got one of those feeders that you just kind of put it through and then twist it, but it works real good. And I have kind of a problem getting them lined up right, but that's just me. I'm not going to blame that on the machine at all. Okay, and I got a dull knife. So if you want to see, I'm going to be making a video for a knife sharpener, and you're going to want to watch that. But always wear your safety glasses when you're doing this. Read your manual, see what kind of safety precautions it tells you to take, and use the machine as safely as you can. Here's a little problem that I had. I was running it and it ended up just like wrapping around itself because I had too much string showing, but not really that big a deal. I just grabbed my knife out and kind of pried it out from being wrapped up. But I'll show you real quick how to take that housing off so you can see how to do it. Screwdriver in right there like I'm putting it in, and it goes all the way into the hole. You'll have to have it all lined up. You can't really see it on this very well, but you'll line up with the hole, and then you're going to turn that top piece. So you'll twist on that and you'll get that twisted off, and I didn't do it there. It's reverse threaded, so you're going to turn it the other way. This has been the DeWalt 60-volt string trimmer, and I tell you what, I love mine. I think if you bought this, you would love it too. It saves time, energy, and it's just a good piece of equipment. If you have a trimmer like this one, leave a comment, let me know how you like it. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.